I want to touch on the Golden State Valkyries, who are, as of this recording, playing in the second quarter against the LA Sparks. They currently lead by 6 while we're doing this on a Monday night. So we will see where the score takes us to come tomorrow morning when you all hear this pod. But regardless of a win or a loss, the blowout victory over the weekend over the Las Vegas Aces said to me as much about my concern over Vegas's ability to dig out of adversity under Becky Hammon, but also how clearly the vision in Golden State is coming together. And like we said off the top of the show, man, like smart GMing, they saw shit that none of us saw here. And to me, that says a lot in how attractive they might be come free agency this coming year, even if they don't make the playoffs.
Yeah, no, I don't think to be quite honest, like I don't really care about the wins and losses of this Golden State season in terms of like the record itself. That's not what we're here for. It's about laying the foundation for this franchise. And that feels like it's happening at an incredible rate right now. Just in terms of like the willingness to like fight for real, you know, and just like, I don't want to say dog, like that's too generic, but like there is some level of just like, yeah, they're going to go get after it. And I think a lot of that has to do with certainly some of the vets that they decided to go and get. Monique Billings, Kayla Thornton, right? Like those, like I loved those picks in the expansion draft. Just purely, if for nothing else, like they are good on court as well. If for nothing else, they are vets that have done this before and are in the league this long term because of their ability to work hard, their ability to get in the trenches and go. Like that is the type of things that kept them in this league and have made them so pivotal on winning teams, right? So like those are the type of thing like that are taking over this entire team, I feel like in the best way possible. Then you have players that simply like I liked, but I never felt like they really got an opportunity. Like Veronica Burton is like the star of that type. I have loved her game. I never like, and seeing it just flourish here is exactly what you were hoping to see from Golden State this season. Is where can you find like the one person's trash and make it your treasure, right? And that is what they have done a really good job of. And like they have set a pretty damn good blueprint. Like obviously you have to see what comes next and everything, but I mean the fans are engaged. Really engaged actually. Their fans are lit. I Ball Hollow, whatever they be calling it.
Bro, I need Ball Hollow fucks. That's such fire. A great name. That name absolutely fucks, bro.
Yes. I need to be in that environment. First off, I don't know where I'm gonna steal the no cap business card or something. I need a flight because that's fire. Like that is incredible. And to see that level of engagement, and I also think it's super interesting. Like not that is necessarily like on the court, but like the lack of crossover between the fans of like Warriors and Valkyries fans, like in terms of like the statistics, like who's buying tickets, is a really unique thing that I'm very interested in seeing if that sticks as we see more franchises come like that are shared in cities with NBA teams. Very interested in seeing if that's like a unique thing to Golden State or not. But regardless, the fans are lit. And that's a major thing here because what are you missing right now from a goal? If I'm a free agent, what's missing from Golden State? Presumably the coach is setting a great standard, right? The culture is there, Natalie Nakase. You have all the facilities that you could possibly need.
Yep.
You have all the cap space you could possibly need. I probably get a pretty good contract when I go there. You got the fan base, and you're like the Bay Area is smooth. There's not much missing right now in terms of thinking of like what could be a potential quick turnaround into making this a playoff team. If you go and get a good high lottery pick, whoever that may, whether it's an AZ, Lauren Betts, whoever that may be, and then you go into free agency where everyone's a free agent. Like there's a legitimate possibility of a very, very quick turnaround for this Valkyries team. I know like their ownership was talking about, we want to win a championship in 5 years. And I was like, hold on.
Okay, here we go again. Light years with Joe Lacob.
We've heard this before. However, I'm not saying I think that's going to happen, but like you make the right pitch. And if you told me that some championship caliber players ended up here, and if we're having this conversation 2 years from now and we're talking about the Golden State Valkyries being a legitimate playoff team, I would not be surprised at all because they have the exact foundation and makeup and assets and everything you could possibly want of a great new modern WNBA team. So I've loved what I've seen so far, both on and off the court from this. Like I don't really care about the wins. Like honestly, you want more losses. If you're talking to me, I'm pro tank all the time. Look, you're talking to OKC fan here. You're not like I'll say the T word. I don't care. Tank. But they're doing it in a way where the fans are still engaged. Like the fans don't like not saying they don't care, but like they're still there. They're still showing up every game.
They're competitive too. Like
they're fun to watch.
Winning
like,
games.
Yes. So like it's like a perfect balance that they're striking right now. And as long as you still end up in that lottery, you're golden.
Yep.
Damn, I didn't mean to do that.
and beyond that, the CBA is going to help a city like that because now your mid-level player that's making like 100,000 now, which might as well be eligible for SNAP benefits if you're living in San Francisco proper. Like that mid-level player might be making 250 to 300,000, which is firmly lower middle class in San Francisco.
Upgrade!
But you know what? Yeah, exactly. At least you'll be out of the cardboard box, right? But if you're a top end player and you're making $750,000, like you can live good in San Francisco. You can live good anywhere, but you can live good in San Francisco too. So I do think that the CBA is going to help them in that respect, just like the pure economics of like, can I afford to live in the Bay Area type thing? But the scouting to me has just been so good from Ohema Neon, and like Janelle Salon being like an effective starting big in this league, pulling Temi. Julie Van Loo's run hot and cold, but you've gotten good games out of her. You're able to like spell Carla Late and take her off the bench when she's still a very solid player. Kate Martin basically crossed up and destroyed the Aces' soul in like the third quarter of that game this weekend. And VP, as you mentioned, Veronica Burton, man, like she was solid, like, I don't know what the definition of a 5-tool player is, like they have in baseball, like what that equivalent is for basketball, but like she has all of it. Even dating back to when she was at Northwestern, like she wasn't on a great team, so we got deprived of a run, but like, man, she was great. And it's great to see her be great in the WNBA again. So shouts to Golden State.